The big, beautiful bill, which was already signed into law in July, is still dividing some communities. The White House calls it a win for working families.
Here in Washington state, nonprofits and community members across the region say it threatens health and food benefits for thousands. Fox 13's Alejandra Guzman is hearing from people already feeling the impacts and Republicans who say the bill is being misrepresented.
President Trump signed H.R. 1, commonly known as a big, beautiful bill, over the summer. He called it a once-in-a-generation legislation, permanently cutting taxes on tips, overtime, and Social Security, while cutting $1.5 trillion in federal spending.
Trump's Congress is giving away $1.1 trillion to the rich in tax cuts, and they're paying for them by cutting health care and other crucial services in states across the country.
Those who oppose the bill say Washington could lose billions in Medicaid funding and warn thousands could be dropped from programs like SNAP and WIC. Julia Perez, a mother of three and Yakima resident, says her benefits were shorted last month.
Mientras las familias luchan para pagar sus recibos y comprar alimentos.
As families like mine struggle to pay our bills and afford groceries, H.R. 1 is poised to strip away programs that keep food on the table for millions of families like mine.
Riverton Park United Methodist Church pastor Jan Bolerjack, who has helped house the influx of asylum seekers in Tequila, says food banks can't keep up and donations have dropped, impacting the hundreds who line up at her church weekly.
I looked in a bag the other day and there was a jar of chili sauce, 2 onions, and some coffee creamer. Now tell me how you make a meal of that.
On the other hand, Republican Representative Travis Couture says Washington has safety nets to offset gaps like FAP, a state-managed food assistance program.
I don't think that the one big beautiful bill is intended to harm anybody, but our country faces an extreme $37 trillion debt with increasing deficits every single year. So at some point, fiscally, something has to be done.
Representative Couture says the bill gives states the flexibility to soften the impact, which he believes is being misrepresented.
It's a hyper-partisan political talking point to claim that, the tax cuts were for the rich. I mean, if you're middle class or low income people, you are seeing some big benefits. But if it weren't for the big beautiful bill, people here in Washington state would be taxed way more into oblivion than they are right now. We need more tax relief in our state because it's getting hard here with the cost of living.
Couture says the focus should be on fixing the state's budget, not blaming federal policy. He says the federal provisions won't go into effect until 2027 and says states can ask for waivers if needed. Alejandra Guzman, Fox 13 News.